Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Christina and today I'm going to teach you how to cut your bangs, trim your bangs at home. This is for a lot of the people that are stuck home right now and everything like that. I was going to do a full tutorial on how to do a full haircut, but like I can't simplify it enough to break it down. Like to me, I've cut my hair for a long time at home when necessary. I do really prefer someone else doing it. And when you cut your own hair, it's never going to be like completely even. But anyways, I thought, let's do how to trim your bangs, not how to cut your bangs, but how to trim them at home. And I think that would be a little bit more helpful, maybe give you a little bit of confidence to trim your bangs. But you know, this is a trim and it's going to be like, basically like the front of your hair. So I cut the rest of my hair, but I didn't do anything with the front. Again, this is not how to cut like full bangs or anything like that. It's just really like about a maintenance trim on how to just like trim up the front. But anyways, I thought this would be good for you. I did a really, really natural look, glowy look. I'm going to link that below if it's up. If it's not, then you're going to have to subscribe to see that. But it's just like a no makeup. I didn't use foundation. I just use a little bit of concealer and some other products, but this is just kind of like my go-to like natural makeup. Just something I would put on just to feel a little bit better, or maybe have to run to the store because, you know, we're all home and not wearing makeup kind of gets me down a little bit. So this was just like a way of not wasting a ton of products, but just having enough on. I'm also going to be drinking my iced coffee. It's delicious. For this tutorial, what you're going to need are your bangs, front of your hair. I have some clips. This is a really old comb. It's done. But I like these combs that have like, you can part with this end and then it has the wide and then the smaller teeth there. Again, this is a super old comb that I found. So I'm going to use that. I also have my scissors. There's hair everywhere. So I have regular scissors. And then I also have these thinning shears too, which are kind of handy. It's just a fair warning. This is, like I said, this is just a trim and how to like even up the front a little bit if it's getting kind of like mucky. So I'm going to take my hair out. And like I said, I kind of layered my hair and blow dried it a little bit. So I'm going to take the front and I have a middle part because I have a middle part in my hair because I switch it back and forth. And sometimes I do wear it as a middle part. So this is going to be a little bit like that. If it's off to the side, then you would use the side as your guide. You know, like you would do this more to the side. I'm just going to use my middle part. So I'm going to brush that out. Oh, this is cute, Christina. But you can see I'm a little crispy in the front, and that's why I wanted to kind of get a little bit of that hair off so it wasn't as bad. So I'm just going to literally take, when you're thinking about your bangs, you don't want to go too much farther than your iris or the higher part of your eyebrow, because then it's just going to make you look really wide. I'm looking at the top of my, right where my head kind of bevels a little bit. I'm just using my comb right where my head kind of bevels a little bit. That's where I'm going to take a little bit of my bang and a little bit of my bang. So I'm going to do like a little triangle. So I'm going to take the rest of my hair. I'm just going to kind of put it behind my ears. You can pin it back if you need to. I'm actually starting a little bit. I'm actually even going a little bit smaller than just my eyebrows. But this is like the extra crispy part of my hair. It's like super it's bad. Okay. It's really bad. So I just want to make sure I trim this up so it doesn't get a little bit worse. So I have this all kind of tucked away. I'm going to kind of take the middle part here. God, this is so nerve-wracking. I feel judged already. Okay. So I'm going to take this middle part right here. I have no idea why people go up here and cut their hair. The biggest thing that I can tell you is take a little bit off at a time. And again, this is just like a smidgen. Like this is just me doing a smidgen. So I know that I want to cut a little bit. I just want to kind of make it around by my lip. So I have where I want to cut, right? So I know I want to cut it right around there. I'm actually just going to take this out and just very gently point cut. Never like this, just very gently kind of point cut. And that's all I'm doing. Like this is, like I said, this is a trim. I'm going to take that from the part and I'm going to take that hair and I'm just going to kind of make like a C. So we're going to take it, maybe you can see it a little better this way. So I'm just going to we want to kind of bevel. So I'm going to take my bangs because I want them to go short to long. I'm going to take them down and I'm just going to kind of cut up. I'm going to cut up like this, like that. So your longest part is going to be on the end, and your shortest part is going to be in the middle. So I'm going to do this side, and again, I'm just beveling. Oh my gosh, it's so hard to teach this. I'm going to bevel, and I'm just going to kind of point cut. So I'm just kind of taking off that edge. We're just going to see if they're even. Okay, that guy's a little bit longer, so we'll take him again. So it's kind of, you can see that it kind of goes this way to this way. We want it to kind of go like that. I'm going to go ahead and part that off a little bit. And I'm going to take a little bit of a bigger section. I'm just going to take a little bit of a bigger section right there. Because this is my bangs. Like, that is my bangs. A little bit of a bigger section. And this side of my hair is a lot thinner just because of my thyroid, what's going on. So I'm literally just going to do that whole thing over again. I'm going to take this and I'm kind of beveling. Like, I'm kind of like making a C, if that makes sense. Like, I'm kind of coming in here and making a C so that the hair looks so that it looks like that. And again, I'm just going to take this and just trim ever so gently right there. The other side. Again, I'm going to make a C and just trim. They are never going to be perfectly even. This is you cutting your own hair. Okay, then check for balance. Okay, pretty good. That's all I'm going to cut. That's my bangs. I know that seems really crazy, right? Like, that's just like the easiest thing ever. So I'm going to take the front part of my hair and kind of just pin that and get the rest of that out of my way. And here's my deal with my hair. I don't like a lot of layering in the front of my hair. I don't have a lot of hair. I don't have a lot of hair right here. So I'm just going to take just really this front part right here. Okay. And again, you can see I have a lot less hair. I just have a lot less hair on this side just because of, like, my thyroid's just kind of going funky. You can see this is pretty uneven in the front. So what I'm going to do is I'm literally just going to kind of match up what I did with the rest, with the bangs. Because we kind of want it to kind of go whoop, you know? Does that make sense? So I'm going to do the same thing. But this time, I'm literally going to bring everything super forward so that I don't cut out the bottom, like the length of my hair. So I'm going to take this in my fingers, pull it super forward. I want my bottom to drop out. My bottom, that's my length. And then I'm literally just going to snip. I'm just going to snip into this little area right there. And that'll just blend that little area. So I'm going to do the same on this side. Going to make a C and pull this all the way out. Bottom's going to drop out right there, right? And then there's this whole thing. And I'm just going to kind of snip into this. And that's just going to blend that a little bit more. And then you just want to check for, see if it's even. It's pretty even. It's not going to be perfect. Again, you're doing this yourself, so it's really not going to be perfect. Another way that you can do this too, if you wanted to texture this, is you can kind of bring this all forward. Kind of take this whole thing like forward. Again, your eye to eye. I'm going to twist it. And I'm going to take my thinning shears and I'm just going to go boop, boop. And just lighten that up just a little bit too. Let's see how much better this, see, it kind of goes from short and kind of just graduates down. That looks pretty good to me. I'm going to go ahead and curl my hair and my bangs. Ooh, I have hair everywhere. I have hair everywhere. It's like in my eye. I'm just going to go ahead and curl my hair and style it, and then we'll be back, and then you can see how it actually looks. All right, guys, so that is it. That's how I just curled my hair. I have a video all about like hair care and everything like that. I will link that below, but that's how I just kind of refresh and clean up my front. It does look a little bit better. It doesn't look as crunchy, which is really nice. If you're interested in this no makeup look, I will link that below if it's up. If not, like I said, please subscribe. That's it. Good luck. Remember, a little bit at a time. You don't have to go crazy. And never like this, always kind of point cut because it's a little bit more forgiving, especially if you're going to be doing it on your own. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it helped you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this quick little bang trim tutorial. Bye, guys.